just had to reheat it. They know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel and Keenan. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. I'm with all that. I'm with all that. So please watch out.
When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as Hello Basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And his teams establish chemistry in the early part of the season. Brent, what are some of the keys?
Well, on the court, really it is about the coaches defining roles. And anytime you get players who buy into those roles in the early part of a year, it's a support system that the star guys have to do. It builds a ton of confidence, and the connectivity that coaching staffs know will lead them ultimately to a team that could compete in the playoffs.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Smith. He's out there with them and Thompson. Green is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Henry in at the point. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Utah. Henry dishes to Smith. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Kuminga. Butler kicks to Kuminga. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, the corner three, Kuminga certainly continues to work on that. When he hits it, it opens up this offense.
Green passes to Henry. Green in the high post. Six on the shot clock. Here's Green. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Here's Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Thompson against Kuminga. Thompson with... the bucket.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Podziemski, guarded by Green. Left side Curry. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Henry. And he's good on the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now Henry. Pass to Green. Thompson looking for an opening. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Russell Westbrook stepped in for Brandon Pajemski. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Now Smith defending. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. And it's in there. Jackson Davis has got his second basket of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
There's the steal. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Henry. Back to Green. And Butler sends it back.
And Jimmy Butler has incredible defensive instincts. Great timing on that block.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Now here's Thompson. Adams with the screen on Kuminga. Thompson finds Adams. Poked away and stolen by Butler. Left side, Kuminga. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Thompson.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
That free throw good from Kuminga. He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Houston, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Thompson. The shot from the low post is good.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
No one near Curry as he lets it go.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Outside Curry. Down low. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Green. Here's Henry, guarded by Curry. Back to Green. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Curry. Butler against Smith. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Into the oh!
I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the turnover again by Houston. Fields checked in for Curry. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Franz Wagner's checked in for Green. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson, and he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside, Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Thompson for the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Healed outside. From deep. Drains the three-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wagner outside. Smith sets the pick for Wagner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson, a second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Thompson's got 8.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Butler with the ball. Now Smith defending. The kick outside to Butler. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. Wagner as screen on Harris. Here's Thompson. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Waters. It's rebounded by Houston.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And Drummond kicks to Harris. Thompson sends it back. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. They get it back. Pass to White. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball dishes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Taking 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Here's Curry. And off in time. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Here's Curry. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Drummond, Russell Westbrook out there with Curry. Then there's Harris. And it's Coffey in at the small forward. It's White on the wing, guarded by Curry. It's hauled in by Harris. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Outside for Curry. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Drummond. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Here's Wagner. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos has checked in. Lonzo Ball is checked in for the Rockets. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
5 to shoot. Shot left block. Here's Harris. Nice defense from Wagner.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Back in for the Warriors. Free throw off from Ball. Westbrook against White. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Quarter 2 and just Warriors with the rebound. Curry on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. On the wing, Harris. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. Steph, perfection from Westbrook against White. Over in the corner, Green. Betray hands it from downtown. Green's got 11 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors dance team.
Changes in for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Brandon Pajano. In for Justice Winslow. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Golden State moving the ball around. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Lays it up off the glass. Jackson-Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
Green passes to Wagner. Shoots over Pajemski. And it's Wagner missing. The Warriors leading. Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adams. And it's the Rockets on the break. Carter with the basket on the assist from Wagner. Carter's got his first points of the night. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Russell Westbrook. Carter sets the pick for Green. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Off the inbound pass.
Like it when your superstars still make attentions to detail, being active on D right there and not allowing the shooter some space.
Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh! It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Wagner. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Carter right side. The shot. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry's shot is off.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
They get it again. Adams. Nice defense from Kuminga. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Again, Curry missing. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Jazz in Delta Center. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Rockets have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made, and you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Warriors trailing. Pass to Jackson-Davis. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 5 now.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
Thompson passes to Henry. Releases. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson-Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Now, here's Wagner. He's defended by Pajemski.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Adams with the screen on Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wagner. The Rockets with another miss.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Butler against Adams. Outside Butler. That one's not going to go. Good D by Thompson. Rockets trail by 5. 1:43 left now here in the second. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how about the floater from Smith, showing he's got some tricks up his sleeve.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Kobe White, he's checked in for Franz Wagner.
Rocket
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Westbrook. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Here's Thompson. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Golden State moving it around. Outside Butler for the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Here's Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the lead by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jackson Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter. Thompson outside. Smith with a screen on Harris. Thompson finds Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by White. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. That evens the score. And that's 17 points from Amen Thompson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Butler. Up again. Can't throw down the putback. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello and welcome.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. And we now take a look at the Houston Rockets and the close first half they've played.
They're really going to war for those second chance points, right?
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know. Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Taking a look at the Rockets. You've got Green. Jabari Smith is out there with Amen Thompson. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Henry in at the point. Outside, Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Outside, Curry fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Butler. Rebound by Smith.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And that one's good, Henry.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Butler feeling it out a bit. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Green with the ball. He's got 12. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete. Very explosive.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Outside, Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. There's the drive, and it's Green with the jam.
And what you just love about Green, a guard who works with or without the ball, can break you down in so many ways.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Green slamming it down.
And scoring the ball has always seemed easy for Green. It's starting to show here in this game.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Sweet move. Curry. Oh, the concentration.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Thompson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Where he finds Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. Now Jackson Davis. He's got 14. The 8-footer. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. And here is Henry. 8 points for him. Outside, Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Henry with it. Kuminga picks him up. Thompson from long range. Buries it from 3-point range. Thompson's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston. Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Outside Butler. Inside, here's Jackson Davis.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Butler. It's to Curry. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Trying to find Jackson Davis. And gets it to him.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. He doesn't hit that one.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Green taking his time here. Smith sets the pick for Green. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. Here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Podziemski. Jackson Davis with it. Here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Green, and there's the drive.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Podziemski with it. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Podziemski's got 8 points.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
Pass to Wagner. Butler with the steal. Here's Podziemski. That puts them in the lead. Podziemski's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now Green, 24 points for him. They grab their own miss, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Wagner against Butler. Pass to Drummond. Back to Butler. Golden State moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Harris draws the double. Now Podziemski. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Stephen Curry. Carter, he's checked in for Houston. Kobe White comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ball's checked in. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Butler. And it's good, 2 points. And it's now 22 points from Amen Thompson.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Jimmy Butler and his energy is something that is infectious for his team. He gets his squad so energized to work through the toughest moments of the game.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Warriors leading by 3. Down low, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Thompson dishes to Carter and stolen by Harris. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Rockets trail by 6. Here's Ball. And the layup falls.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Drummond. Harris outside. Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Rockets with the rebound. Carter's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Healed outside. And it's Drummond missing. The Rockets shooting in this game, 45%. Ball feeling it out a bit. Thompson outside. The Warriors pull it in. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's Harris, and Thompson sends it back. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Justice Winslow out there with Harris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Curry. And it's Drummond in at the center. And here is Curry. Pass to Drummond. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists in the game. It's White on the wing. With the drive, count it good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Westbrook against Green. Shoots it. And it's Drummond missing. Rockets trail by 3. Outside, Green. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Harris. The Warriors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Carter sets the pick for Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Justice Winslow. That's good from Green.
One of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Henry's checked in. Drummond sets the screen for Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 22 points.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Green. Pass to White. Westbrook against Green. Over Westbrook. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Harris outside. Drummond with a screen on Wagner. Some room here for Westbrook. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, Westbrook came off of that pick and roll with good intentions and got a good result.
Wagner has screen on Curry. And he drives in. Green against Westbrook. And it's Green missing. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Henry kicks to Carter. No good with the triple. Carter's gone 1 of 4 so far. Harris outside. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Warriors leading by 7. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And Drummond throws it down.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Henry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Henry passes to Green. It's stolen by Curry. Curry on the drive. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Green, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got 30 points.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Curry with the bounce pass. Pass to Harris. Back to Podziemski. Drummond with a screen on White. Here's Podziemski. Offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 9. Henry with it. Carter sets the pick for Green. Now here is Carter. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Curry looking around, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Butler in for Russell Westbrook. The Rockets also changing it up. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Kobe White. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Green left side. That one goes in. Green's got 32 points in the game.
But once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside Butler. Back to Kuminga. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Wagner kicks to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Thompson in the post. Defended by Kuminga. Offensive rebound. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Free throw good. Curry.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Floats one, and Thompson sends it back. And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Lonzo Ball.
Aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the left side wing. Pass to Thompson. Tries again. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. He's off on the first. That's off as well. So he misses both. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Green passes to Henry.
And Steph getting a little bit nasty on the defensive end there, not letting his man get comfortable on that possession.
To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. Over Smith. Sinks. The lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. From deep, Green. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The kick outside to Butler. And another 3 for Golden State.
They're in total command.